in with obviously the Dallas game and really turn things around. I mean, what just flipped for this team, do you think?
I think we just got on the same page. Like I said, after that team meeting, it's one of those, what route are we going to take? We're going to take it. We decided to take a certain route, and win or lose, that's the route we're going with.
You guys were up one, and you went to, I think, a dribble handoff with you and Brandon got the layup. Was that like, hey, we've kind of been working on these things and talking about those things and translating it to the game right there?
Yeah, coach just kind of looked at me and B.I. and said, B.I., like, once you catch the inbound pass, you and Z, middle of the floor, and he did a throw catch, and he was able to get to the basket.
And it seemed early in the season, JV was trying to figure out just where he fit in the offense, where to find his shots. What do you think about just the way he's performed lately, especially with y'all going against, some of the top bigs in the league?
What JV has done the past few games, especially, like, defensively, it's been amazing. Like, at the end of the day, like, we've gone against some all-NBA bigs. So sometimes stats don't show the full story, but JV has been doing a great job. And then on the offensive end, I mean, we don't just expect him to stand down there and do nothing. Like, he can score. So whenever we have chances, we try to give him the ball so he can go to work.
And what did you think of just having that energy back from Naji and Jose coming off the bench, kind of doing some of the stuff that they did last year, getting the crowd into it and all that?
You can't buy that. You can't buy stuff like that. Like, that's just who they are in their nature. Like, those are some good dudes, and I mean, I talk about it all the time with those two. Just having them on the court, it's their presence, how vocal they are, and it just feels like they're all over the court somehow, and they just make the right plays.
And just the way y'all are playing in the paint right now, how important is that just to be a part of y'all identity, to have that physicality, to be able to get to the rim consistently?
It's definitely one of the key points we touch on. Because we can get the defense to collapse. We have a lot of shooters on this team, so those kick-out threes come in a lot more numbers.
Zion, going back to Naji and Jose for a second, it feels like whenever you talk about them, it seems like they inspire you out there on the court. Is that safe to say?
1,000%.
And in what ways do they inspire you? Like, do you just watch them make one play and all of a sudden you're like, I got to get in with like they do, or is it maybe they have a little pep talk because they're always talkative?
It's one of those things where, like, when the other team inbounds the ball, Jose and Naji are both up there. Same for Dyson and Herb. You're watching your teammates pick up full court, and they're guarding great players. Like, De'Aaron Fox, if he's not the leading scorer, he's top 3. That's not an easy task, and he's fast. So to see those dudes check into the game and, like, lock in on that assignment, stuff like that, it gets you going on defense. It, like, make you want to do more.
And Z, I got to ask about Naji's steal. It looked a lot like Jose Alvarado's out there, that GTA, right?
The crazy thing is, I'm almost upset that there was a timeout because when Naji got the steal and shot the floater, Jose was already in his spot. He was about to get one, but I told him, I said, Jose, I saw you. If they didn't call that timeout, you was about to get one. But nah, when Naji did it, it caught me off guard. It was just like, okay. Okay, and then I looked, and Jose right there, ready to get to it.
How big is this home stretch been to kind of like work out through some of the things that you talked about, maybe in that team meeting, but also to get like that team work together with, like B.I., but also Herbert and some of the other guys?
I think that's definitely big for our team chemistry. Coach JB definitely, like I said, he'll just kind of get us together after practice, and have us work on a few things, and it's just to give me and B.I. options, to see what our options are on the court in certain situations. And Herb will be involved, JVs are involved. And, it was even great having Coach Green out there last time. He even, hopped in on the drill and was playing defense. So stuff like that, as well as A. Miles, assistant PD coach Keith. I mean, just having coaches like that, not only coaching you, but doing the drill with you, I mean, I do a lot for team chemistry.
It seems like you and B.I. talk to JB a lot throughout the course of the game. What do you think he's kind of brought to this team?
Man, Coach JB is like one of those. one of those hype men is he just know what to say. Like you may see something and you may question like, should I get to it? And you walk over to JB and JB will literally say, yeah, I see exactly what you're looking at. Get to it. Like if they stop it, you got this option, then you got this option. He's always giving you a solution, but he's also giving multiple options. So, I mean, on the offensive end, that's huge.
Just going back to the PD work you talked about, like Coach Billy Green been in it, JV's been in it. Just what's it like having, like head coaches, associate head coaches in it in the thick of things, pushing you all, and it looked like some of the stuff isn't easy. Like they're not giving you anything easy, and they're making you work for it too.
Yeah, they definitely make us work for it because in the game, especially late in the game, it's not going to be no easy catches. Defense is going to try to deny. So like I said, for the coaches, PD coaches, assistant coaches, all to be over there and just assisting with team chemistry, that does a lot.
Yeah, coming off the game against Dallas 2 Sundays ago, this could have been a brutal 5-game stretch. 5 teams that are winning a lot coming in here. What you won 4, you lost 1 by 1 point. How do you feel about how you just handled that stretch and responded to where you were 2 Sundays ago?
I'm pretty sure I said something along the lines of it's the beauty in the NBA. 82 games. Like you said, was it 2 Sundays ago?
I believe so.
Yeah, 2 Sundays ago, the energy wasn't there for us. Like, we were all sitting here trying to figure out, like, what we need to do, this, that, the third. But now, we came together as a team, and that communication has been key for us. Like, when we're on the court, for us, it's just communicating. And I would definitely say Herb has definitely been a big reason for that. Herb, Naji, Jose. Naji, Jose out of timeouts. Herb on the court, just always vocal. And I think that's just been a key part to our success.
Thanks.
You guys have a good night.